Today we're going to be doing cash received from customers of our direct method, and I just want to show you how we get the amount and so on, every aspect in relation to it. So it's going to be a short video. In the next video I'll be touching on cash paid to suppliers and employees. This video is again for first year students, so please if this is not applicable to your semester or this is not applicable to what you're doing in school, rather pause on to the next videos in order to get proper assistance. So firstly, we're gonna have, let's title this cash how do you calculate this cash received from customers. So they're going to give you a sales amount, right? If they don't give you sales, they give you cost of sales and gross profit. Like they give you one of two ways to kill the cat. So if they gave you sales, you're gonna take your sales, and you add your trade receivables, and you subtract your trade receivables. Right? Okay. That's just how you calculate this whole thing. So this cash received from customers, you take your sales, you plus your trade receivables at the beginning, and you subtract trade receivables at the end. So now you might say, what is the catch to this? There is an actual catch. You need to understand how we get the sales amount. So you know that it's sales, cost of sales, and then gross profit. So meaning this is subtracted. So if they gave you gross profit, you're looking for cost of sale, you're looking for sales, you add it, you add your cost of sales. So you add this to get your sales amount, right? So you need to understand this part because sometimes it might confuse you if I'm subtracting or am I adding. So if I'm looking for sales, remember you take gross profit and you add your cost of sales in order to get your sales, number one. Number two, the catch is always by your trade receivables. So you need to check if I'm given a trade receivable account, what statement am I given? If you're given trial balance, it has a different effect to when you are given statement of financial position, right? If you're given statement of financial position, it means that that trade receivable amount is net trade receivables. Net. So you're gonna have financial position, amount is net trade receivables, right? Amount is net trade receivables. What do I mean by net trade receivables? We took our trade receivables amount and we minused our allowance for debtors that are probably not gonna show up. Allowance for that, allowance for possible credit losses, expected credit losses. Yes. So we subtracted that, and in this equation, in this question of calculating the amount that we got from our customers, we have to add it back. We want the full trade receivable amount, right? So if you have your financial position, the amount is net trade receivables, meaning that you have to add back your allowance in order to get the correct amount. So this allowance that you're going to add, the amount that you get is now going to be trade receivables, not net trade receivables. This trade receivables, you punch it here. So meaning you're going to do this for your beginning amount and also your end amount, right? Remember, beginning and end amount. Fine. How do you get this? So maybe for instance, let's make an example. They said 30% is the allowance. 30%. They think that 30%, what they like to do is they like to say, in questions I've seen, they keep saying it was the same within the years, meaning it didn't change. So you just take the amount that they gave you. Let's say it's 100,000. No, 1 million. Yeah. Let's say it's 1 million. And then you use your unknown over known. 30% is your known. No, you ask yourself, wait, let's start here. Ask yourself, this amount, 1 million, what percentage does it hold? It holds what? 70, right? So this is going to be 70%, which is your known. Primera method. And then, what are you looking for? What you're looking for is always on top, which is your unknown. And you're looking for the 100%. So you're going to have whatever amount you get and you put it here or here. Remember, your trade receivables at the end are always bracketed, right? Okay. Then I want you to, let's continue with this. Now, let me kind of give you a bit of a summary of what we just did now. The amount on the trade receivable, on the financial position, statement of financial position, is the net trade receivables, meaning they subtracted allowance for credit losses, meaning you have to add it back in order to get the correct amount for your cash received from customers, right? Number one. So you have to use unknown over known, and then your sales amount, you have to take your gross profit, you add your cost of sales in order to get your sales amount. That's it. Now, the second statement that they might give you is trial balance. Now, if they give you the trial balance, just know that the amount they give you is fine. Check the adjustment if they saying it must be adjusted or what. But usually it will be the trade receivables that you're supposed to use. And then you don't have to add the allowance. If they gave you the trade receivable account, you are okay and you are fine for the question. But there has to be a catch somewhere. It's either the catch is gonna be around the sales, but they can't like make it more difficult than you can think of. It could be complex as this, straightforward as this. So just remember what happens when I have a trade receivables. I mean a trial balance account, and what occurs when I have financial position statement. How do I tackle the trade receivable? That's the catch. So I hope this video assists you in calculating trade receivable received from customers and how you get the amount. I'm obviously going to be doing a question that has full example of direct method in my coming videos very soon. I just want to build on it with you guys so that you understand how I got to that full format. Because if now I open the question and we're like, let's do the question, and the video is like 30 minutes and you don't even know the basics, it's going to be a huge problem. So I hope this video is productive for everyone, and I hope everyone is getting the concept so we can ace the exam together. And yeah, all the best. Thank you and bye.